What's going down, friends and family? Okay. Guess we are going to try to get this ooh, mistake. Rushed out and left the glazing putty open. Don't want to dry your glazing putty out. Who's this and jumped on this fast? Probably the wife. Um, got that scratch filled in right here. I'm gonna do some more sanding on it. I don't like the way it feels. Um, Filled in some other chips with glazing putty. I'm getting the feeling I need to go back over this because I can still feel it. Maybe I'll sand it down with some 400. See if I can get it smoother. Oh, that's Johnny Rocket. Well, Johnny, let me tell you what we doing, bro. We had to pay the bills. Hit this Audi real quick. Had some damage on the hood. So we got that touched up. Had some peeling up at the top. Somebody doing a a tax season car. So it's got a lot of issues. So it's not a perfect car, it's but it was just peeling real bad on there. So got it like it was like, had all of that all on the front and it's got dings on the side. So this is not supposed to be like a super job. I'm still gonna buff it. I'm gonna buff it and fade it all in. This was really bad right in here. All that was gone. So we got that knocked out. It's got to sit a couple of days. You see the scratch that was in it. And somebody did put a big old screw. So this ain't that. Ooh, let me put that show car paint job on it. But for what they needed, got it done. I'm gonna buff everything out, what overspray was. I'll probably sand this with some 1500, buff it, and they'll have the next car coming. What we're doing here is, remember we were having this trouble that we have the dual pass radiator, which means it goes in here, goes through, and comes back and comes out of the bottom. It usually the original radiator for this car is a single pass, which this is right here. So it comes in, passes through once, and goes out. This is a dual pass. So it goes through, comes back, and comes out of the bottom. So, um, problem is your thermostat housing is positioned to the side where the original inlet is. So we needed something to go this way. And if you remember, it wasn't a problem because when we started off, we were using these, which is made for that, and you cut it to size. Well, I didn't know, and most of the time, your rubber, um, your rubber hoses are made for are molded. I didn't know that they made flexible rubber hoses because remember we couldn't get the metal ones to stop leaking. And I got some ideas on how to get it to stop leaking. I'm gonna come back to that on the 62. But so I'm gonna put those on the 62. But I found these. The first one I bought was too small. And this one really should be too long. Oops. Um, yeah, this should be too long. Ah, so let me get this on. Of course, difficult to do with one hand. Ah, okay. Son of a gun. I'm gonna have to sit you guys down so I can get this on. Uh, who is this saying? Hey, Toprak, what is going on, player? Oh, uh, you remember we had these, and these are just that plastic from Felix Chevrolet. And my guy from LA told me not to buy these. He said, when you're ready to get them, I'll get you some real ones. Well, I bought those anyway. And guess what? I didn't like them. So had to go ahead and get some real ones. So they cost a little bit, but because they're antiques, I gotta go in and fill in where the old paint was. I'm gonna fill it in black. So I'm gonna have to have a real fine brush to get those. Now I'm going to register my car in Indiana, so I'm going to use my old plate from '07 from my Oldsmobile Delta 88. Thanks for that light. Oh man, I love the reason why you love the content is because you family and we do it together. This is our content. So I appreciate that compliment. But that's what we're doing. So we got that done. Oh. Let me show you all what else we're doing. Let's cut on a light though. We got the holes drilled. I know when I go out of town, it kind of throws everything off. So I don't know which videos you guys have seen, but I drilled the holes on our Continental kit cover and I scratched it, of course. So I put some glazing putty on there to fix that. But you guys get to see. And so I sanded the whole thing. Remember, I'm gonna re-clear it. I'm gonna repaint it and re-clear it. I had messed up the holes, so I had to adjust the holes. All right. Okay, what's going on? All right. I'm gonna have to sit. I'm gonna have to sit us down. So let me see. So sad they're having the last power piston show out here at the I at the IX Center and no more car and boat shows near me. Where is that? John Stevenson. Where's the power piston show? Where is it? Help me boy out. Tell me what's going on. What am I missing? 'Cause I don't know if I've ever been to a owned by Ohio. Okay. There you go. There you go. So this is what it's gonna look like. Ah, boom. And I'm gonna give it to you some more because I can show you now I got the real deal. I got the real deal Holyfield joints. Let me show you with the so what are you guys gonna do? What's going to replace that? The the boat show. I mean the power piston show. Because I'm assuming y'all got smaller local stuff. So this actually sticks up like this and rolling down the street. This is what we look like from the back. And then we'll have the badge across the top of this. Let me see. Cause of the football stadium, I used to go there and buy the latest products for old cars. Do you all have like a summit? You got to have a summit in Ohio. And with everything online, man, between eBay and California, just online stuff, you should be able to be good. I mean, any time of year. But what football stadium are they building? You all getting a new team, or is the Ohio State getting a new stadium? And what old cars are you buying parts for? It used to be a tank plant. Edward, what used to be a tank plant? The football stadium? Oh, the Browns. Oh, so what do you think about Shador? What do you think about Shador? How are they getting a new stadium with as many problems as their franchise is having? That's kind of crazy. But that's what we're doing. I put glazing putty, sanded, put some glazing putty on some spots we need to fix. Got to get that sanded in. I'm gonna put some glazing putty right here. Glazing putty there. Um. Oh, I found some carpet for this ride. For this trunk, it's gonna be fire. I ain't even gonna tell y'all about it. I'm just gonna open the trunk one day on the video and just let you guys drool. But I gotta sand this down too. Put my lock back in. I still gotta take off this deck lid and paint the bottom. But that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna hit some putty right here. And I think, we're gonna paint because the same color paint. We're gonna paint this. I think we're gonna paint this white and do the black where the white was. And we're gonna paint the brackets and clear everything. So that means we got to cover the car and get this ready to go. So I think I'm gonna sand. I just don't feel real good about this. I could feel better. So I'm gonna sand it all down with some 400. Thanks for that. Like, quick question: how much do car mechanics make in 1 month? It depends on what kind of car mechanic you are and how good you are and where you work. It could be anything. It could be anything. 6K a month for a top-notch man or woman. Okay. All right. Yeah. Where are you, Toprak? Where in the world are you? Are you in the US? Are you in the UK? Where are you? Edward, where are you? Oh, so you guys like Shador? I think Shador is slightly overrated. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's slightly overrated. I don't think he has the speed for the NFL. I think he has the size for the NFL. I don't think he has the accuracy for the NFL. Um, is he necessarily a starter? I don't know. On the team that he's on, he is, but I don't know. Oh, you're in Turkey. Nice. But when are you coming to the US? What's bringing you to the US? And where in the US are you coming? All right, I'm gonna take this stuff off so we can go ahead and get the sanding. Oh, you're in Cleveland. Okay, Edward, I got you. I got you. Bet. So Do I want to just open the garage door or set you all up in the garage? I don't know. It's kind of back and forth on rain down here. Jonathan, what's going on, player? Argentina present. Yes, our Argentinian followers. uh, we love that Jonathan is making time with us. We we're letting this dry for a couple of days, and then we're gonna buff this out. And then get that back to the owner. And he has another car with the same issue. So we'll probably be jumping on the next car. Um, I get which you know what? I need practice in doing these little quick jobs. So I'll do them as long as I can. And I just really want to buff this because I need to sand and buff it, but it's not dry. I got to get at least 3 or 4 days. Um, I like all of the details you did. Oh, thank you. Yeah, man. Oh, see, y'all know that my mind ain't that long, and when y'all get on here, I get excited and I get to talking to y'all and forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be putting this. I'm supposed to be putting this hose on here. We got so many things to do, which is good. Keeps us busy. Um, let's go ahead and get this hose on here. Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, if you guys can see what I'm doing. Uh, this is called a flex hose. Now, I'm not trying to talk down to y'all. I did not know about these. So, hey, if you put a single, if you change your radiator from a single pass to a dual pass radiator, your inlet to your radiator is going to be on the other side. You're going to need an aftermarket hose. All right. Oh, see, not hard at all. So I'm going to show you guys what it looked like. It was just hard to do with one hand. Oops. Y'all don't want to look at me. So we got the bottom hose, bing. We got our heater hoses, our bing. Now, what do we got to do? We got to do our braiding on this one and lock it down. So we got to get this back out. And you guys thought this was over. Here we go again. So now we got to find something to push through here to open this up. Let me see. Love my car. I appreciate it, man. Let me give you all the car just in case we got some new people on. I got to give you all the car. We're gonna be changing out our Felix Chevrolet plates because these are brand new and they're made out of plastic. And when I put them on, the money that went into this car, I couldn't just do that. So I had to go get the antique ones. I had to get the real ones. This is chromed metal, and that means I'm gonna have to get. Ooh, show you guys what I'm gonna have to do. This one right here. I'm gonna have to get black paint, or I could do it with the white paint and go in there like this. Fill all that in, all the way around. Yep. Wipe it off. Keep going all the way around with the white that the car is painted. Then clear it then put it on the car. But these are gonna look a heck of a lot better. Bringing out the chrome that's here. That's gonna be fire. Um, got the etch chrome grill. Look at that. You don't see a lot of that. And the difference between a etched grill and the grill that's up here, grill that's up there, just the regular grill, that one is like 500 bucks. This one, 2,500. Um, I I also etched this piece right here, this piece along the bottom, that's separate. But I did not etch these and what goes in this. Because I think you can have too much etched. You can definitely have too much gold. Car will start looking tawdry. Plus, I got to get the covers for right here. And I'm going to just have those regular chrome. You want to play with the chrome. You want to give them enough etching to excite them, but you don't want to overwhelm them with it. Thinking about doing my door hinge, my door, the inside of my door, putting the covers on those. I don't know if I'm going to do etched or chrome, but I'm definitely going to cover those. Ooh, when that door hits like that and you got to pull up on it, that means your hinges are bad. So my hinges are going to have to be changed. Um, Interior. This dashboard is custom. I made that out of fiberglass, sculpted it over the old one. I'm not gonna bore you guys. I know most of you guys have seen this car, but try to give you guys a little show of it. Every time, just in case some of the newer custom Continental kit even got a little etched on the back. But notice we don't have any gold on the back. That's why we had to do the gold Chevrolet sign. We got gold on the side, gold on the side, gold on the side. We got gold on the front. So we needed some gold on the back, but just a little bit. And that's where we got that. So that's going to tie this whole car in. Get the gold locks. That's going to tie this whole car in. How much time you build the old? Oh wow. Eh, it took me. I've been building this car for 8 years. Now it will not take me 8 years to do it again. You got to think about it. It was COVID. Blah blah blah. I had no idea what I was doing. Now I do. Um, and I did it 90% by myself. So now I got, I didn't know anybody down here. Um, yeah, it can get gaudy. I feel you. Yeah. So the convertible shouldn't take too much more than a year unless something happens to my pockets, and that might slow me down. But what we're going to do is we're going to get this braided cover onto here and turn on the juice and see what shakes loose. So let's um let's find out what we're going to use to open this up, because remember we got to push something through here because it's completely flat. These two pieces go to the Continental kit. I know where this goes. I have no idea where this goes. So I'm just holding those off. But let's find what can go through here. Looking like, as I'm looking, this shovel tip can be perfect. What do you guys think? We just pull it down over this. Should be a trailer queen. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because the bottom of the car is white. And the only way I'm gonna drive this car is if the guy who taught me how to drive it, who taught me how to do cars, wants to ride. I'll ride with him and I'll just repaint whatever gets chipped up. Other than that, if I take it to a show, I take it on the trailer. It'll drive as far as from to the trailer to the spot. If I take it to LA, I'll drive it in LA. I'll drive it all over LA. I'll just fix it. Pull down in this is a good idea. Oh yeah, pull down on it. Yeah. Got a summit an hour away. Yeah, but you know what? If it's an hour away, like if you need a bunch of stuff, go to Summit and do that. Um, I'm an artist. Oh, man, God bless you. Thank you. I surely appreciate that. That is a wonderful compliment. If you go an hour to go to Summit, get a list of a whole lot of stuff you need, but really, Summit can just send it to your house, man. So I'd be all good. Yeah, man, get your eBay. Don't sleep on Amazon. Um, O'Reilly's. They're not like you go to O'Reilly's, and this is the problem I had with O'Reilly's. I was trying to find this, but most people weren't even born when this car came out. So the only thing they know is what stock. And I'm like, okay, bro, I'm trying to tell you what I'm doing. Just listen to me. Oh, well, the computer says, so you end up having to go to Summit just for them to, because if they work there, they're gonna have a little bit better idea of resto mods because that's kind of what they do. So that's um that's the difference. But you can get stuff at O'Reilly's, you can get stuff, and don't sleep on Walmart. If you just starting off with Bodywork, bro, you can get your um I don't like you can get your liquid resin for your fiberglass. I don't like uh Bondo's body filler, but the rest of the products are not bad. The netting for your fiberglass, all that stuff. Your I only well, I primarily use glazing putty from Walmart. Bondo glazing putty, single stage, don't have to double up mixing it. So you can do this and save some money. You don't have to go to the elite places getting that stuff. Let me see. Pretty sure Summer delivers any order over $1,000 for free. Oh, $100. It's here in Texas, they deliver less than that. If especially if you order regularly, like I have an account under Bolt on Car Restorations. Yeah, they'll send anything to me, especially if they don't have it in the store. But if you go online, yeah, they send it straight to your house. So yeah, you can get it in. But let me try to let me see. I'm sorry, bro. Speak really good English, but it's complicated to write in English. Come on, we good, bro. Keep it, Jonathan. We good. We love you. We need to start speaking Argentinian. What do you all speak in Argentinian? Do you all speak Spanish there? What's the primary language in Argentina? My car has no bondo whatsoever. How? I've heard people say that, but metal is not perfect enough to be straight. You got to put some on there. You got to put some on there. I mean, even if it's thin, because metal will wave. So you got to put some filler on there just to make sure it is blocked. What do you block if you don't put the bondo on it? I mean, the filler. Your ship is sailing on a rope. I feel you. All right, play. All right, I'm gonna start stretching this out, and I'll try to keep up with you all's conversation. All right. So we're going to use the flathead to remove this tip and stretch this out. Ugh. Mm. Mm. All right. And I don't know if we should try to push this or just go ahead and put. I don't. Oh, you know what we used? We're gonna put some dish liquid on here. Don't y'all get nasty. We're gonna put some dish liquid on here to lubricate it, so this will slide better. Let me go get some dish liquid. In fact, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Um, what? I don't know what's. I don't know. Ah, bam. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got metal going down something dry. It worked better when we did something to make it slide through there. Yeah, when we did the other ones, we found that we definitely needed something to lubricate it. Don't get nasty. It's a family channel. I was looking for my box of gloves and I saw they were behind the camera. What are you guys talking about? Your car is goat. What is a piola? What is a piola? Is a piola like a catchphrase? Car has original panels, didn't have any rust. Car was stripped down to metal, but did get skimmed. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to skim it to block it. Because I took this car was taken 100% to the metal. Okay, yeah. Ugh, okay. All right, yeah, you got to kind of open it up. Okay. Once you get it started, it seems to be a bit easier. I think I'm gonna need some needle nose pliers to get it started pulling it. We did this on a couple of videos back. Let me see what we got. Is nice in the hood. Okay. Um, who had there they go. All right. How did I get it to start last time? I don't. Oh, that's right. You got to inchworm it. Okay. All right. I know. I know what we did. You start off small. See that? Okay. Now, for some reason, it's not coming back up. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let it do what it want to do. Cool. Hmm. Oh, something that caught it. Doggone it. Shoot. What is biting my foot? I think a red ant got me. Oh, this little grippy thing. Okay. So we got it open now. See that? Now, why this closed back up, I don't know. All right. Man, don't tell me this is not big enough. That's what I was worried about. That's no way this is possible because okay. This is supposed this is not bigger than 64 Impala. The standard ones. So why? is this not fitting? This is not wanting to fit. And I think this is probably a two-man job just to get this on here. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Tell the wife I said thank you. But tell her if she got any ideas on how to get this braided. Oh, wow. I think this is too big. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, this is the only one. Well, you know how I can check. No, because this fits. This should fit. Well, I got a call for reinforcements because this may just be a two-man job. Give me 1 second. Let's go get the sun. Ooh, we need to blow these leaves. It's Yale Library. I drew this for my wife and I's first Christmas after being married. This is actually from this picture. So that's where that drawing came from. That's a couple of decades old now. Trey Trey, need some help. Need some help. This is my office. So I got my doctorate. And the old doctorate. My wife's nursing degree. Oh, I need some help with this deal.
With what?
This is my son's master's degree and bachelor's degree. He's about to finish his doctorate program. All right. I think we got a two-part deal.
All right, okay.
Let me see. Make sure to lubricate it from the inside. Okay, will do. Had a 1996 coupe, same thing happen. Quick drying lubricant was the solution. Okay. Well, about to give it a try. All right.
I think we do what we did last time and try to maybe put a pole in there to.
We did.
Okay,
We
did.
did it.
Okay, might okay. Try doing it again. It might have to be a wider thing. It might have to be something a bit wider than that.
I think this is the widest thing we got. Get the pole out of that jack. That's got to be wider than this. But it's got that grip on it. That's okay. Bring it.
It's really not that much line.
Yeah, it's not that much bigger.
No.
That's what she said.
Okay. Topic. Okay, something else. Uh,
Yeah. Um. Um.
Mike. Mike.
I'm just thinking about putting some.
I'm trying to see if there's any
I'm just thinking.
close to this.
Would let me see. What a beautiful house. Family, congratulations. Thank you. J- Oh wow. You see this hater right here? Yanni Lewis. Boo. No, that's one of my buddies. Black fatigue is real.
Okay.
Okay. LSM is on one. We have no idea what boredom is going on in their life, but we're glad you're on the channel. So tell me about black fatigue being real and why you felt that was appropriate to put in this channel. And what qualifications do you have to discuss this topic? All right, wait. You just turning stuff and they looking where you going? Come here.
Okay. Right.
I don't see how this could hurt it. I was told not to do this, but I don't see how.
Actually, I think I may have a solution here.
What?
Maybe we can use one of those cans.
What can?
The cans you have on the shelf.
Okay,
They're about as wide.
go grab one. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Actually, um,
Too late.
what is this man saying? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Um, but unlike most of our population, I'm actually educated and qualified to discuss the topic. And I generally find it interesting when how many people are not, yet they choose to. Okay. Just put those down.
Okay. Right. Uh, okay.
Hold on.
What am I holding?
This.
Okay.
So, but on a car channel, I can see if they were on my history channel, that might make a little bit of sense. But I would just like to know why they felt it was appropriate. Ugh. I don't know what it is I'm missing.
I need to I was thinking gradually stretch it out with something that's a little less wide than this, and then eventually we
Yeah,
get.
but this should be able to gradually stretch it out.
I guess when you're dealing with binding wood, it takes a little bit of progress.
All right. This is frustrating. Um, the because it retracts as you take it off of something. I think these are pretty much about the same thing, so that's not necessarily a help.
Uh,
We need something long enough that's wide enough. Um, hmm. Maybe this is something we need to just sit to the side for a second as opposed to get frustrated with.
okay.
Um, Go ahead and put those cans back you moved. We'll just
Uh,
put this back on and guys, we already did a video on installing these, so I'm not gonna make you guys sit through it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back on and we'll get to something way more interesting. And since I've already done a video with putting those on, I'm not gonna do another one. I just thought it was gonna go a little smoother than that. So we'll go to something else. Let me see. Love the stones and brick. Oh, the house. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, we're in Texas, by the way. Um, yeah, we're about at feels like it's upper 70s, low 80s. And yes, I know I need to blow these leaves. I thought that was my wife's car. Um, Son, we gotta do these leaves, man. I don't know
oh boy.
why you acting like you don't see them. Um,
Mm,
Either tomorrow or Friday, we getting this yard together. So oh yeah, nice neighborhood. Nice neighborhood. Thank you. Thank you. 384. 384, where are you? Where are you in the world? We're in Texas down here. Nice weather almost. It feels like it's 80 degrees now, which is good for this paint job drying up. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back over here and do something interesting. I don't want you guys to sit through, but you know what? This is fine. I'll get that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like that braided look. It looks dull to me. Um, the metal looked a lot better, but it leaked. Never been to Texas? Well, where are you from? Lucky dog can't wait for some 70-degree weather, man. You ain't kidding. Oh, you're in Maryland. I went to law school in I lived in New Bedford, Massachusetts, and I attended law school in Dartmouth. I think I need to leave this on here. Didn't we say that? Yeah. Hold up. Put you guys down. So yeah, I love New England. My parents and I were talking about the foliage in New England. If you're not from that area or haven't been there during the fall, generally people would think, what's the big deal about leaves changing colors? Leaves change colors everywhere. But the foliage of New England is truly, truly a sight to behold, if you can imagine that. Very beautiful. Maryland, Maine, Delaware, New York, New Hampshire, Rhode Island. Beautiful area of the country. Let me see, what are we talking about? All right, Jonathan, I appreciate you, my brother. We go get it resolved. All right, take it easy. Timothy Arnold, yeah, the foliage in New England, the changing of the seasons, the different colors that come about with the different trees that they have in that area. Absolutely beautiful with the hills and greenery. Really, really nice. Okay, we're gonna go here and give you guys something cool to look at. Think you may enjoy seeing this job being done. I think we're gonna do some painting. I got to cover up the car, and we're gonna sand this down with some 400, and we're gonna repaint it, and we're gonna paint our badge. We got to find a way to hang our badge so we can paint that. All right, John, Mr. Stevenson, we appreciate you stopping through. Okay, let's. Ah, I definitely need to buy a new tripod. But until then, we're gonna rock together like this. Ooh, okay. All right. I'm gonna take this off. Um, for some reason, I do not feel like sanding. I have a bad cut on my finger, so I am gonna put one glove back on, but it's not gonna be the hand I'm sanding with. But I definitely don't need to get any dirt in this cut because I should have got stitches. And you guys actually are the video was up when I cut this. I was sanding some doors in a construction project I have up north. So where's our 400 sandpaper? 320, 600, 800, 400 sandpaper. You gonna blow them?
Huh? Oh, that's right. We can do that now. Okay. Yeah.
There's the battery on the charger. The reason why you sand your the parts that you're going to paint is you need something. Oh wow, that's not good. You need something for the paint to adhere to.
Yeah.
Talking to you, I'm talking to the people on the video. You know. So you're making scratches in it for the paint to hold on to, but if the scratches are too deep, you're gonna see the scratches in the paint. So you're also shaping whatever you're putting down, if it's filler, if it's primer, buildable primer. So you're shaping that, and you may need a more coarse sandpaper to shape, and then you'll have to smooth that out. Your 400 and up is smoothing because the flatter something is, the more it shines. So it's actually working in our favor that we're sanding this because we're just making it flatter, which is going to make it look even better. Because now we have the original paint job serving as body filler, for lack of a better term. So we're going um, up high enough in grit as to where you can paint over it and you won't see the scratching. So I think we're going to go up to 500. Now you can use blocks to do this, but the reason why I'm not is because this is a curved device, and some blocks are made to be rigid. The blocks I have are, and when you have a curve, they just don't work as well. So you can always go old school and use your hand. Now, how long you stand with the next grade of sandpaper, starting at 80, 120, 220, 320, 400, 500, 600, you generally want to sand 3 times as long with the next sandpaper as you did with the previous one. So if you sand 5 minutes, the next time you sand, you want to sand 15 minutes. You sand 15 minutes, you want to sand 45 minutes. Now that doesn't mean you got to sand for 45 minutes straight. You can do 3 sets of 15, 4 sets of 10, and 1 5. However you do it, that's just the general rule. After a while, you'll get your own feel and you'll know when you're ready. I'm not understanding how to scratch. I'm still feeling the scratch. I shouldn't be feeling the scratch after as much sanding has been done. Yeah, I shouldn't still be feeling that scratch. That's kind of bothering me. But it's sanded down so much, and then when the paint and clear goes in it, It really should be fine. Yeah, that's good. All right. So I'll wipe this off. Got to get all the dust off of it because obviously you cannot paint something that's dirty because it has to adhere to it, and the dust will serve as a barrier. So first we wipe the dust. Then we're going to get some grease and wax remover, wash it off. Then we're going to cover up the car, paint, Bob's your uncle. So oil and grease remover. Wax and grease remover. Once I clean this off, I'm gonna look and see if you guys have any comments. Because you know you're as much of this channel as I am, more in many respects. Other than that, I'd be talking to myself, which I do. And I may be right now for all of that, for that matters. All right, I'm gonna get some towel paper to dry that off. Oh, towel paper to dry it off. And when you're doing real high-end paint jobs, you want to keep your gloves on because the pH from your hands and your body can throw off your paint. So now we're not just sanding and creating dust. I got to be a little more cognizant of what I'm doing. So um yes. Yes. Mm, hmm. Have to get a way to suspend this so I can paint it. All right. Let's cover this ride up. Before I do that, I'm gonna hit that glazing putty on the hood, like I showed you guys earlier. Show you how to put it on. Now, most of that we're gonna sand off, but you don't know how many times I've walked past this and just didn't do it. So at least I got it done. So this will be drying. You got that? These spots. I got to do these, but I'm going to wait until I got that fender 100% in place. Let's close the hood. And we're going to start covering this car up so we can do a little paint. Who's on? I know my buddies were, had to jump off. Our regular follows have had to jump off, but I see I got some friends that's still hanging out with me. I'd love to talk to you. Tell me where you are, where you're from, what your favorite car is. I'll be covering up the car, but I come back and check the comments. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Is anybody talking to me? No, I got 7 friends on, but nobody feels like talking. So I'll keep giving you that work. Gotta cover this up. I lost one of my covers. There's another one of these. Did you guys hide it from me? Um, Talk to me if you remember what I did with the cover to the car. Wow. Is this it? No. Where is I had two of those black covers. What part of the game is this? All right. Um I could use this, but what's in I've been looking for these for a while. What's in here? Bingo. And bingo. Okay. All right. That's really enough of what I needed. These two felt covers. Oh. All right, I'm gonna put you guys back up. What was this? Thank you. Um, is that Aditya from Jakarta? Where is Jakarta? Help a brother out. Where's Jakarta? That sounds exotic. Like only cool people come from Jakarta. Where's Jakarta? I'm guessing ooh, it would have to. I'm gonna guess Middle East. Indonesia. Now is Indonesia is between India and China? Am I right? Bali, Indonesia. Okay. Am I right with Indonesia being between India and China, or am I totally off of my geography? Help me out. Pleasure to have you on the channel from Indonesia. Beautiful. What kind of cars are you into? What do they drive in Indonesia? I've never been. I think I know somebody from, I don't want to say I know from Indonesia. If I'm right on its location, I do. But I'm going to come back and check what you told me, see if I'm right. All right. So, mhm. Coming back to find more about Jakarta. Don't think I'm not. Okay, now generally you want to cover your car in plastic, but I'm not. Oh, do I have the camera going the wrong way? I sure do. I'm so sorry. I had you guys looking at the wall. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. It's Indonesia, like Bali. No, between Australia and China. Oh, I got to get my game together. Oh, you have a 1983 Corolla. Okay. Now, if you can, post a picture of it on the community page on this channel. We'd like to see your ride. So just go back to the our main channel and it'll say community. You click that and you can upload pictures of your cars. In fact, everybody can do that. Trying to figure out a way. I'm gonna have to have my son teach me. I know there's a way where I can send invitations and we can, do a split screen so everybody can, see you work on your car as we're live, and we can take the time to help you with your car, like you guys helped me with mine. Okay. All right. Usually want to put plastic down, but the only thing that's really going to be in here is a short deal of overspray. Everything's going to kind of go that way. In fact, I'm gonna cut on this fan to ensure it's blowing that way. But that's how we want to get everything started. Is that a 64? Indeed, it is a 1964 Chevy Impala. And unfortunately, it's covered up. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of the interior. Palo logos in the seat, custom. I don't know if you can see the blinds in the back window, custom trim, custom cruiser skirts, and a custom Continental kit on the back. Definitely will get it. You definitely get a chance to show you everything. Thank you. Definitely get a chance to show you everything. What we're about to do is paint the cover of the Continental kit. We're gonna paint our lowrider badge from Chicago Motor Club and restore that. And it's just gonna take a little bit of. It's gonna take just a little bit of paint, but we don't want a lot of overspray. Oh, gotta have the D's. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well, obviously we're sitting too low for you to see the back. But I give you the Dayton action, Dayton wire wheels, 13s, bagged. I gotta give it to you right, or I'm not gonna give it to you at all. I'm gonna give it to you right, or I'm not gonna give it to you at all. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Drop it in the grease, I might give you a piece. Okay. Um, I got to figure out how to hang this. What can we use? Well, I'm gonna put this fan in place so I don't get lazy and not do it. All right, now we don't have the fan going on until we have to. Um, Good luck. Thank you. Good morning. Who is this back on here? My Buckeye. What's going on, player? Howdy Hood. Yeah, man. Came out pretty good for what we were doing it for. It's a dinged up ride. They're just trying to sell it for tax time. So we just did a little quickie job. Really this would be a 800, $500 job, just the hood and up there. Still gotta buff it. Gonna let it's gonna shrink over the next couple of days. It's gonna smooth out. Then I'm gonna cut and buff it. And he's got another car for me after that. Okay. But we need to come up with how we're going to suspend this badge so we can paint it. I need another hook like this, and I don't know what I did with all my hooks. I mean, I don't ooh, no, I don't know. Wait a minute. I know. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. We're looking for something. We're looking for those hooks, actually. I mean, I have the perfect stuff. I just have to remember what I did with it. And it's frustrating because as soon as I come up with a different way around it, boom, here comes what I was looking for. Hmm. How can I suspend? And I promise you, if I didn't need it, it'd be all in my face. But I just need to hang it. I need some type of thread or something. When I first started doing this, I would just run and go buy stuff. This has nothing to do with what I was looking for, but I think I can use this on the Continental kit. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna take this out and sit it here so it's in the way. So I'll remember that. That being said, where are those hooks? Hmm. Okay. I got a million hook over here. Will any of these work? I don't think so. Hmm. Well, as opposed to wasting good time, if I have to just paint both sides at a different time, no, I'm not gonna do that. Wow. This is one frustrating thing about rehabbing these cars or restoring these cars. It's like little stuff like this. Like it's gonna take you twice as long unless you find the thing that's perfect for it. Yet you know it's here, but you can't find it. Here's my ventilator. I guess I should be using this if I'm gonna paint. I have a lot of hooks. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Bungee cords, yeah. Yeah, I got them. I got a small one like the one over there, and they're all together. I guess I put them in some safe place that I don't know where it is. This is really, I mean, and it's only doing this because I need it. Because other than that, I'd run into a million things that I could use instead, and I am finding absolutely nothing. Now I'm getting frustrated. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move forward as if. I don't want to sit straight. Come on, man. All right. Okay. So all of this being said, we're gonna turn on the juice and see what shakes loose. Oh, all right. I gotta move all of this stuff so I don't get overspray on it. Check this out. These are my shop gym shoes. Gotta improvise. Now watch. As soon as I improvise, I'm gonna find what I was looking for. Now the badges. Okay. Let you guys see exactly what I'm doing. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. Make a little lasso, right? Now it's just a shoestring, so I can just cut this if need be. But now I can paint these all the way around and I don't have to paint it, let it dry, turn it, paint it, let it dry. Because I'm using auto paint, I don't like mixing paint over and over again. If I was spray painting it, it would be one thing. I would spray paint this white because most people wouldn't notice the difference. And it doesn't have to be exactly the color of the car. But since I'm already shooting the color of the car, I'm gonna go ahead and make this the exact color of the car. And I already showed you guys how to mix paint. I'm sure you don't care about that, but you've probably not used to seeing it done quickly just for a little job. And it's really a process you can't see too many times because there's not one way to do it. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. I so look forward to the day when I have a bigger garage. I'm appreciative of the garage I have, but got my Black Widow. Bing, bing, bing. $200 Harbor Freight. This measures up there with some of the top spray guns. Not it sprays like $1,000 gun, couple of $100. Um, and to be honest, I shoot clear and um I shoot clear and color out of the same nozzle. I always tell myself I'm gonna change it and I don't. And I think, but I think I'm going to start doing that because I see some stuff that I don't like on this car. And I think that may be why. I think it comes out, I know it comes out too heavy because a clear is supposed to be a thinner. I need to be more careful with this goal. You're supposed to shoot clear out of a thinner nozzle. So I'm going to make sure I do that on this one. Let me get my pieces to my gun. And we're going to assemble. I'm going to assemble the gun. Boom, 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 boom. Do like the military guys. Show you how fast I can assemble my gun. I have the proper tightening apparatus. It was just that was closer. We're gonna go with the 1.7 nozzle, and we're gonna shoot the clear out of 1.3. It took me forever to be able to do this with confidence. So when you start, don't drive yourself crazy. You'll get it. I always shoot wide open. I like a lot of material. I'll pull my trigger back to control how much comes out, but I don't keep it low. I like a lot of material. Everybody's different. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're done. It used to take me forever to set that gun up. Just not having confidence, whatever. Um, got to get the top. Gonna start our. I'm gonna wait to start the air compressor because the sound is crap once I use the air compressor. So we're gonna do that. The very last thing. I keep my cups up here. My mixing cups are right here. Oh wow! Look, I'm just got it on my face. My gun cups are here. My mixing cups are here. Keep telling myself when I finish this construction project I have going up north, I'm gonna hire Joel as my video editor, and then you guys don't have to see. You guys can only see the cool parts. But a lot of times you guys like to see me do the work. I used to do the videos where I told you exactly what I was going to do and came back after I did it and told you all the problems I had. But I found out that I had like crazy views when you guys watch me do it. So I'm saying, okay, they want to see the actual work. Now we gotta get some paint and some reducer. It's about 80 degrees here, so a high temp is good or a mild temp. Now this is for clear, so you got to watch what you're doing. Um, that's a hardener. This is paint. Let me see. And this is a reducer. Select prime. Oh, this is an etching primer reducer. I just want a paint reducer. See that? Now I've heard that paint thinner will also reduce your paint, which makes sense. Now I got a full base. I got a mid temp reducer, and let's see what kind of reducer this is. All temperature formula. And I don't have a lot of this left, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this up. All right. What is this? Oh, paint thinner. Okay. All right. That being said, oh goodness. Got my hands full, don't I? Mm, mm, mm. Take these, 86 them. I'm gonna hold on to those. Put this where it goes, where it's out of the way. Who's on? What's going on? Talk to your guy. I want to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Ah, ooh, primer. Some primer in here. I was about to throw this away. I thought it was an empty can. Do not throw away spray paint cans of primer. You will always need them. All right. We can let this shoe go back over there. Um, Boom. All righty. Let's. I'm gonna put you guys on the stand. I'm gonna start the air compressor, and I don't think you'll be able to see me mix paint from there. So I'm gonna mix the paint in front of you. Um, all right. I need a mixing cup. What did I do with the mixing cup? Oh, mixing cup, paint. Not a lot of paint in here, but we're not painting a whole lot anyway. And even if you reduce it, if you reduce by looking at the paint, you can put it back into the can. But if you don't know how to mix the paint, it tells you on the side of the cup. Now, why do I immediately seal the can? Because that is the main thing that you will forget, and you will lose some very expensive paint just because you didn't remember that. I doubt that I'm going to spray more paint than this. Ooh, look at that. I think we need some, either need to get a different cup or we need to spray out of a different top because I don't need no black flakes in this white paint. So we can get some um, paint thinner and clean it, or see if we have a cleaner one. I think we're going to go with a cleaner one. Yeah, this is what I shot that Audi with, and that's why it's so much black residue on it. I think the last time I used this was I was shooting this paint. All right, let's go. Stop being difficult. Sweet. For those of you who don't know, the screws in the top. You always want one that loads from the top, not the bottom. The bottom ones are really, really cheap. Now I got to cut on the air compressor, so the sound's going to be jacked up, but you'll see everything I'm doing. Show you. What in the world? Okay. Um. Okay. All right. I'm gonna set you guys up over here so you can kind of check out the process. But I need you to be able to see these hanging as well. So I'm gonna move you back. And remember, anytime we paint, we dust first, give it something to stick to. Now we got to mix this. Have a strainer. In case there's any crap in the paint, it'll catch it. I'm gonna test the paint. Lets me see how much paint is coming out. Now it's going to soak into the cardboard. But how big my fan is, I can adjust all of that. Let me show you again. Now this is real dry cardboard with pores, so it's going to pull it in, but I can see what my fan looks like and how much paint is coming out. It's a lot of paint. So I can actually dial it back if I wanted to. We talked about that earlier. Building up my air pressure. That'll tell me how at what speed the paint is coming out of the gun. Remember, we're gonna dust everything first. Let's put a dust coat on it, give it something to stick. Okay, like I told you guys, we're blowing out most of the overspray. It's out way it'll be more efficient. Blowing that out as we're spraying it, and we're just dusting it. See, we're not even trying to cover up that yet. We're not trying to turn it white yet. We're just giving it something to stick to. Because we're gonna do 4 or 5 coats. So we're just giving it something to stick to. We hit it this weather about 80 degrees, 5, 6 minutes, and we come back at it. So what do we do for the 5, 6 minutes? We start cleaning up. Put this back. Um, Constantly cleaning up. Check these out. Um, this I'm thinking about using. See how it opens up. This is actually for a Continental kit. I mean, yeah, for the not Continental kit, for cruiser skirts. But I think I'm gonna clean these up and use them for the edge protection around this. So I'm not gonna keep them over here because I'll get white overspray on it. But that's what I'm shooting for with that. Um, we went with These Felix Chevrolet, but that's plastic. It looks like chrome on the camera, but it's not. These are actually antiques. These are chromed metal. So I'm gonna have to, because nothing on my car is blue. I got to come in with the brush and get all in there, and then wipe off the chrome. So we got a job ahead of us with that. But that's going to be beautiful and custom when we get it done because we're going to do it the same white as the car. Absolutely crazy. These are the emblems that go, it's going to go on the Continental kit that we're painting. That'll give us the gold in the back. That's good. Um, we don't need this until we get to the 62. So we're going to put this over here. Um, thought we were going to do some blocking, but we ended up not. So we're going to put these up here. Those are clean. Mike, are we talking, you talking about the Felix Chevrolet, the Felix Chevrolet license plate? Yeah, man. I had to get them. My buddy told me not to buy them online because they weren't real. He said, I'll go to LA and get them. And I was like, man, I'll just get it online. And he was right. I spent too much money on this car. And I know what's right. Now, this license plate is from my Oldsmobile I had in '07. It was a 74 Delta 88 convertible. And I'm going to register this car in Indiana. So I'm going to use this plate again. But yeah, man, these are the bomb and 100% metal. Beautiful. Okay, let's put this up. Let's put this up. So this is what you can be doing where you're not just wasting time. You're sitting, waiting on the next paint to dry. And you don't have to really wait 10 minutes because you just dusted it. So that dust is going to become tacky in about 5 minutes. So you don't have to wait, 8 minutes, 10 minutes before the next coat. So I'm going to keep straightening up until it's time to shoot it again. I need to take this weekend and just really clean this garage. Really clean this garage. And at some point, I'm going to start transferring this stuff up north to my garages up there. And that'll make more room down here. But of course, it'll probably be better if I just double everything that I have up north that I have down here because I don't want to be down here and need something and it's up north. Okay. Have courtesy Chevrolet with the bottom says El Paso original plus original plates from 66. Um hit me on to courtesy plates with the bot. Oh, you got the ones that said El Paso the original and you got the plates from 66. That's fat. That's fat. I I see 64 plates at see I got some plates. I don't know where my older plates are. They're here somewhere. Um but I decided not to go with a 64 plate because I know what this means to me. And they don't make this Indiana plate anymore with this color on it. And even though that doesn't go with anything on the car, I know what it's for. So when people ask, why you got that on there? I can tell them about my old car. But that is fact though. I'm telling you, you're the man with that. I'm gonna put these over here because at least they'll be on something that won't scratch it. It's actually dumb to put those over there. This goes up here. This needs to be over here. I was looking for that. Garbage. Hey, I found some matting to go in my trunk. Is $200. 200 for the inside. I think 150 for the inside and 200 for the back. But I think I might have to do it. Might ask my wife to buy it for me, or I was actually going to do this job for free. And as soon as saw the pictures, he was like, "Oh, I got another car for you to do." I think instead of doing it for free, I'm going to charge him just enough for me to get my stuff for the car, and that way I'm good. It's a quick knockout on the job for them, and it'll help me out. Time to hit it again, though. So we're still gonna kind of dust, but we're gonna go a little bit heavier. So I'm gonna sit you guys down, and we're gonna hit it again. If you don't run a good enough system to get water from ah check this out. If you're getting water in your lines, now there are many other things that you need to do if you're gonna paint cars as much as I'm starting to paint them. But this is the first thing you do. It's a little release under here. Watch this. That's the condensation that's building up in the tank, and it'll start to come out of the hose, and you'll get drips of water on your car with your painting. So you want to always do that. And if you haven't painted in a while, you will forget to do that. And that's what will remind you. Ugh. So look at all that water. That starts to back up and come through the lines, and it'll get on your paint job. So I'm kind of glad that happened. So Mike, what kind of 66 do you have? 66 Impala, 66 Chevelle. What kind of 66 do you got? Check this out. I forgot to tell you all this. You know, I told you I was going to switch to the 1.3. Oh, I can't say that. I said I was going to switch to the 1.3 to shoot the clear because you need a finer head to shoot that. I'm not, because I'm going to use, because these are just small pieces. I'm going to use this. It has the hardener in the bottom. It's not a bad product if you're doing light stuff, small stuff. Not a bad product. So I can put this up because we're not going to use it. I can put some paint thinner in here, so this can start cleaning. That's just old paint thinner. I let it soak in the cup that I mixed the paint in. Oh, sorry. So by the time we're done shooting those pieces, the paint thinner has cleaned this cup, and then I can just drop the pieces of the paint gun into the paint thinner, and we roll it. We're gonna put this up. We're gonna leave this over here because we need this to dismantle our paint gun. Yeah, we're gonna need that. This hangs here. Um, put this up now. Also, we got a nice little breeze. That's helping me dry as well. Put this up here, back up here. Okay. This in there. Okay, we got enough air built up in the air compressor now. Should have. Now, what I'm going to do, because now it's water in the lines, is I'm just going to hold like this, because this is where the water's going to come from. So I'm going to hold it like this while I'm spraying. Okay. I'm going to put you guys back up and just want you to see. You can still see the scratch where we filled it in. You can still see a little bit. You're not trying to fill it in yet. Now we're going to. Now we're going to hit it heavy because we got enough layers for it to stick on to. We haven't hit it hard yet. So now we're about to do it. All right, everybody. Who's on and where you from and what is your favorite car? All right, now we're gonna get close. Now I gotta watch the water. Now I have a bad habit of putting too much paint. Once it's covered, it's covered. Right? I have a habit of overdoing them. And that costs you money. You put a lot of paint on it, but you're putting on paint you don't need, it's costing you money. So I think the dome is covered. I'm going to focus on the badge. I'm gonna focus on the badge and the bracket. And that'll be where we use the last of the paint. I don't need to mix any more paint. I'll show you how much paint we got. We just got a couple of passes of paint. So that's when you reassess, do I need to mix more paint or what do I need to do? So we got the chill tail 130 and then turn on the juice and see what shakes loose. So what can we be doing until then? Always can clean it. So turn that. Oh, check it out. I'm still cleaning this cup. This is our mixing cup. And then when we take the gunner loose, we're just gonna drop the pieces in there, and then they'll be cleaning while we're cleaning up. Look at that. Whose TV does this go to? I think this is City Theater. What is this? I think this is to a television that's in the house. I'll set that over there. Let's put our tape where we need it to be. Mm. Tape goes in the tape drawers. Um, more tape, more tape. You want to try to keep your stuff, especially when you're doing these jobs and when you're doing the stuff out of your house. You only have a house garage, the amount of things that you accumulate that you need are going to far exceed the amount of space you have. Unless you're loaded and have relatively unlimited space. Or far more than what you need. Okay, that way I won't lose those. I gotta blow out this garage while you're kidding. Man. This needs to go back over here. I don't even know what time it is. I gotta go to work today. This here. Um, Let me sit this down. Who we got on watching with us? I'll let you play. Love to know where you are, what you drive, if you work on cars, what cars you work on. If you don't work on cars, what car do you wish that you can work on? What's your dream car? Right? Block of wood. I think enough time has passed for us to spray out this last little bit of paint that we got. Um, I'm gonna put, well, it's no need to tell you that. You'll see. I'm gonna focus it on the badge. And we're done. So check out my game on how I clean the gun. Remember, we use this to clean out the cup, pour it out of the cup that we mixed in into the gun, top back on. First thing you do, shake it. Now, the paint thinner is cleaning out the top of the gun. Now I'm gonna pull the trigger, shoot it out. I'm not gonna do it here because it's gonna mess that up. But I'm gonna go out there and shoot it. Let it run through the gun for a while. Come back, pour it back into here. Take the gun loose, put the pieces in there. Everything's okay. Switch it around the cup. Now, you have to be a complete idiot to be using paint thinner around what you just made. So don't. That was because we can do this because we splashed the paint thinner and shook it up. So the paint thinner went up to the top. So we can just wipe it out now. It's paint thinner, so it work. So now our spray gun container is already done. Um, so now we can go straight up here. That's back in place. Um, Now, because we're not going to shoot clear, if we were going to shoot clear, swing, we're going to shoot clear out of the gun. We would have changed from 1.7 to the 1.3. But we're not. So we're going to take this, drop it into a mixing cup that still has the paint thinner in it. Oh my goodness. I shot that with the middle piece missing. Ooh, it worked, but don't want to do that. There's a piece that goes on the inside of it. I didn't put it in the gun. Now, sometimes this the hole will catch because of the pressure. It's hard to get off. Cut off the air, let it sit. You'll be good. Ooh, you'll be good. So notice that water issue stopped once we let that water out. We're going to put these pieces that don't need to be cleaned because we really didn't do a lot. Those can go in there. Um, this goes back where it's supposed to. I don't know why this is out. We'll hang that there. Um, this can get out of the way before I knock it over and make myself mad. We'll water this bush. It looks like it needs it. We can get this out of the way, put this back where it's supposed to go. Now we're still allowing drying time because we're gonna clear out of that spray can. Don't forget that. So I'm still thinking about my drying time. But as opposed to standing around wasting time, I'm doing something to use time efficiently. I'm gonna leave this here. This here. My wife's reading glasses. I must have borrowed them. Now, when you mix hardener in your clear, you got to hurry up. You got to use it. Not that you're really under the gun necessarily, but it's not like paint. Once you mix paint, it can sit for who knows how long, as long as you don't have it where it can dry out and you're good. But there's a window on your clear, so you want to be ready. So we're not going to mix the hardener in the clear yet, but we will clean these little pieces. Now they do make a spray gun cleaner. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never used it. I just use paint thinner, but I'm going to try it at some point to see if it makes a difference. And sometimes you can't speed clean like this. You just got to leave it sitting. The whole gun, just leave it sitting in some paint thinner or cleaner, and just let everything get worked out. Because if you don't, after a while, there'll be different residues that you've missed, and you'll see the performance in your gun being a problem. So now these pieces are clean. You're gonna put these with the rest of them with this brush back and pour this back into that can. So we're gonna set this here, put these in there. This goes back here. This, hey, when you own the business, you can't afford to waste stuff. So that's why we keep old paint thinner. We don't use new stuff every time. Seal it back in the can, use it the next time until it's absolutely no good, and then go ahead and discard it. Need to clean out this. Remember, this is where we started off putting the paint thinner. Oops. Now look at that. We got overspray on the outside of it. I'm not, I'll just take some thinner and wipe it off in the screen. I'm not gonna make that go through that. You get the point. You all are intelligent people. I hope. Generally speaking, I'm sure some geniuses on here. Now for about we still got time that we can be letting these tech before we start shaking our clear up. All right. We didn't really shoot enough to have to soak the whole gun. But I'll show you what we're gonna do. So give us a little more time on waiting on this, waiting to shoot the clear too. Generally, I like to soak the gun upside down so all of the mechanisms get cleaned out. We didn't shoot a lot of paint, but remember I told you I forgot that piece and I shot without a piece in there that made some more residue get in there than what I'm happy with. So this is the same old used paint thinner we had earlier. Okay. Getting these holes. Paint thinner all through it. Now you can really get in there and take the air compressor and shoot everything out. You got different size. See, this goes all the way through. Comes out of the back. So sometimes you clean it more thoroughly than others, depending on how much painting you did, if you're painting with more than one color, blah, 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 blah. But I think we're good. Yeah. Just gonna poke a little rag in there and wipe it around. Any of that residue in there because it will affect your paint job. Don't think it won't. And the first time it does, it's gonna throw you. And then you're gonna figure out, oh, it's sticking. Oh, I didn't clean my gun good enough. All right, so we put everything back. When you have so much stuff in so little space, you really want to be cleaning as often and as well as possible. And sometimes you just come into the garage and that's all you do. So we're gonna put this Black Widow back up. And in the time I've been rambling, guess what it's time for? Time for some clearing. Clarity is a good thing. Now, we don't have to start off dusting, but we got to show you a different game. This is Pro Grade Temper Brilliant Gloss Clear Professional, which means it's a 2K. It's a hardener and it's the paint. Put this button on the bottom. You got to push this in. I'm gonna push it against the floor because it's hard to push in. All right. Now I pushed in. You really got to shake this because you need to have a good mixture. On some spray paint, you shake it a couple times, you're good. But with what we're doing this for, you want this mixed properly. So while I'm shaking it, I'm still gonna put some stuff up. I'm gonna put some colors back over there, and I'm gonna put it because we got this in one hand and we're holding it up. Now I'm not gonna dust, but I'm not gonna go as close as I'm gonna go with the last coat. Problem is, and I didn't think of this till I just did it. I'm either gonna have to put this whole can on this, or I'm gonna throw it away because you can't save this. I didn't think about that. So it's done now. Notice how far away I am. That's not how you paint a car. What you're gonna see. This is our first coat. Still got this fan blowing it out. Okay, who's on with me? Talk to me. Who's on? Um, Look at that. You have to go back in there and color that in. But that is gonna look pretty slick on that Continental kit. These two bolt together on the back of this, and then these oblong ends bolt onto behind the license plate right here. So it goes behind that, and that sticks up on your license plate. Um, what is it? 149. I'm gonna try. Oh man, hopefully we can have this done by 2. I don't know how long I've been on. Does it say how long I've been on? Oh, oh my God, we've been on 2 hours, 3 hours. Oh man. But that's one thing I love about doing this is you guys motivate me because I would not have done what I did today or yesterday, but for you guys being on here. And especially when it's a lot of high interaction and questions and stuff like that. And if y'all just want to chill and watch what's going on, I feel you. That's all good. Um, but it really motivates me to get more stuff done than I generally would. Um, because I still got to go to work tonight. Ugh. Oh, and let's see. What is this? Nothing. Garbage. I'm not gonna use that. You know what? I'm gonna keep it because I may need that for my 62. I need to put these on the front bumper. I keep procrastinating with that. This goes over here. Garbage. Really? What part of the game is that? All right. Garbage. 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 All right. Oh, I think my son went in the house. Oh, like he got tired of doing leaves. Maybe I'll help until 3 get this stuff raked up. But yeah, this 80-degree weather in March, I can do. We gotta, oh wow. We gotta just take all of this bed up and redo it. This looks like the Adams family's house. Yeah, we, we gotta fix this. Uh all right, that's gotta go tomorrow. Let's get this sandpaper issue addressed. All right. Um, how about can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't, can you? No, that didn't help. We'd be better off getting a cameraman, but we don't have one yet. So we got to do what we can do while we can do it. All right. Sandpaper. Check. Tape. Check. Put this back. All right. Oh, put this back over here. Um, now watch how close. Yeah. With the heat and the fan, it's tacky enough for me to hit it close. You know what? I shouldn't have cleared. I shouldn't have cleared these badges, or I shouldn't have cleared the badge until I colored it in. Son of a gun. Now I'm gonna have to scratch it and paint over the clear and re-clear it. I didn't think about that. But this is how close you can keep the spray gun. If you keep moving, you won't run them. You're gonna be that close. You gotta really be moving with it. So all of the rest of the clear is gonna go on here. And I'm going to clear these more, but I'm gonna leave the badge alone because we gotta paint that in. And mm, yeah, I'll get that all figured out. But um, great spending time with you guys today. I'm going to start shutting the garage down. You guys think we had another car coming. I'm going to buff this at the end of the week, so I'm sure we'll be together for that. Um, cutting these lights out because I'm not going to need any more lights just to do the last of the clear. Um, keeping the ventilation going so it doesn't back into the house and my wife gets upset when she gets home. These are the extra lights in the garage. You're gonna have to you can go to Walmart, get these little hanging lights. They don't cost that much. I think they're like 30 something bucks. The best ones are these little triple lights. Okay. Bingo. Whoa. Oh, I thought something was falling. I heard something moving. Um, so I'm going to, oh wow. Look at that. And of a that's out of a can. Look at that. Dang. Pretty good shot. And that's pretty flat. But that's where that sanding came in, where we had already painted it and was able to sand it again. That made it flatter. And look at that reflection. Nice. So, you guys don't take any wooden nickels. I will see you guys. The earliest would be 2:30 a.m. Central Time, US. But I doubt if I go back on after I get off work. But if I do, make sure you guys are hitting that alarm bell. Make sure you are hitting the like button and make sure you're subscribing to the channel so we can continue to build these cars together. And either we're doing fabrication or painting or, oh my goodness, whatever. It's fun doing it with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off. You guys have a great day. And when we come back, you'll see how this finished up and how our rubber idea panned out. Pretty sure this is going to work well. So you guys take it easy. I'm out.